Alright, 20 seconds remaining in the practice before we head into qualifying. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Auto Club Speedway. The Auto Club Speedway is a 2-mile D-shaped oval super speedway, as we can see right in front of us. It does look like, it's a little bit of an oval, but as you can actually see, it's actually just a flat straight back here, which makes it what they consider to be a D-shaped oval. So, this Auto Club Speedway is located in Fontana, California. It's just in some unincorporated area just next to Fontana, but considered to be in the San Bernardino area. So essentially, this location, before it became a track, was actually a steel mill. It was a Kaiser steel mill up until Roger Penske on April 20th. What a beautiful date, April 20th, 1994. Roger Penske and Kaiser Steel had announced the construction of the racetrack on the site of the abandoned Kaiser Steel Mill in Fontana, California. The construction of the track began in 1995, the year I was born, and it was completed in late 1996. It was on November 22nd, 1995 that they broke ground, so that was 27 years ago. We're coming up to 28. The construction cost was $100 million. Let me repeat that. It was $100 million. Okay, that's a fucking lot. Now, that was not adjusted for inflation. It should be for 2022 is the information they provided, because they probably don't want us to know what inflation is this year. So it would actually cost $145 million. Yeah. Well, unlike the last track that we streamed, now I do apologize very much for that we didn't stream the Porsche Cup for, what was it, Monza? Was it Monaco? Sorry, it was at Monaco. So I apologize very much that we didn't stream that. I needed to take some time to myself and get my energy back, so here we are. So anyways, unlike the last track, thank you very much, Bree. Last minute decision, I was like, I don't really know what to wear right now, because the weather, it's getting cold, but window's cracked, figured I could get this going. Doing fine. Thank you very much. So, unlike the last track, which was, that was IndyCar. What was the track? It was it was in Florida. It wasn't Martinsville. Martinsville was the last one we did for the Winston Cup. Either way, the last track, they had way too much, the locals had complained, and the businesses too. They said they didn't like the track, so they actually had to shut that one down for a little bit during that time. Now, however, complete opposite here. The community actually largely supported the construction of the speedway, citing potentially increased land values and the rejuvenation of the community. So, I mean, hey, anytime you hear about rejuvenation of the community, like, hell yeah, why would you not want to try and get on that? Also, we are in qualifying. There's only about 3 minutes, a little over 3 minutes left. But remember, they do it on their own. They're in their own little instances. So, hey, what better time to give you guys all the information? If I can get it done in 3 minutes, we'll see. Usually never fucking happens. Let me adjust the desk real quick for myself. Okay, so there was a water tower, and still is if we actually take a look here. So, the 100-foot water tower, a landmark of the Kaiser property, the former Kaiser Steel mill, it was preserved in the center of the track as to be used for a scoreboard. Not sure if that's the case at the moment, but hey, at some point it was used as a scoreboard. Nice. Good for them. Okay, the construction of the track was completed in late 1996. On January 10th, 1997, Marlboro Team Penske's driver Paul Tracy became the first driver to test the new Speedway. How neat. Must have been pretty cool. NASCAR held its first open test session at the track from May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, to the 7th. Had to have been a very interesting one on the Cinco de Mayo. Alright, and after that testing, it officially opened on June 20th, 1997. So just to give you that time frame, from April 20th, you can see I colored it as it's so fitting. So April 20th, 1994, and about 3 years later is how long it took. So how about that? Pretty quick construction, I'd say. Well, I don't know. Quickest construction I think I see nowadays is anytime a bank goes up, my god, that thing's up in a fucking matter of days. Saw a KFC in my area that went up. Took it like a month or two. They're working on a new Wendy's, apparently. There was already a fucking Wendy's out there. Alright, so the Auto Club Speedway has hosted NASCAR racing annually since 1997. So, just to give you this little information, I was hoping to fill it in earlier, but I did forget. So, when the construction was going on, 3 months after they had announced the construction, NASCAR's president, Bill France Jr. at the time, I don't know if it's still the same guy, agreed to sanction NASCAR Cup Series races at the Speedway upon completion, and it marks the first time NASCAR made a commitment to run a racetrack at a track, well, to run a race at a track that had not yet been built. So, first time, I guess they must have just had a lot of hopes and dreams for it. And, you know, yeah, sure, there was the hopes and dreams. Let me tell you about it. The facility was often utilized for filming shows, commercials, and movies. Unlike most things, I mean, I see so much ran down abandoned shit in my area, and it's being used for nothing. But this track, let me tell you, in 2005, they filmed for the movie, the legendary movie, Herbie Fully Loaded, featuring, if you can remember, Lindsay Lohan. In 2007, The Bucket List, they did a film there. It was with Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman. Two terminally ill people is what the movie was about, you know, trying to mark stuff off their bucket list. So I guess they raced like a vintage Shelby and a Challenger or something of that sort around the 2-mile track. Great for them. Jack Nicholson, in my opinion, he's the best Joker to exist in the Batman series. Anyone else that says otherwise, you can go fuck yourself. And Morgan Freeman, obviously the best narrator to exist. I would hope that no one has any objections against that, but hey, I try to keep an open mind. So, additionally, in 2019, Ford vs. Ferrari featuring Matt Damon and Christian Bale. Filmed here. I don't really have an opinion on the best Batman, but Christian Bale, he's a good one. Guy's been through a lot of transformations for roles. So, gonna change the view up for us as I continue with our notes. I think we should all be good. We can take a look at the qualifying, get an idea of how it went for everybody, if I can actually click anything. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those. Alright, let me close it down real quick and join back up. Hey! You already know it, baby. I decided to keep the, there was a vest that goes with this, but I was like, let's just, you know, keep it simple. As simple as it can be. I need to get a fucking haircut too, by the way. My hair is literally just pulled back, just combed back. Like, I went to work and everything, but I didn't do it then. My hair was just literally fucking down. Like, dude, I got bangs. I look like, oh, look like an emo kid straight out of fucking high school or something, man. And my coworkers love it. They're like, man, I wish I had that much hair. It's like, ah, grow it out, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. All right, so as I was saying, Ford versus Ferrari, they had the film recorded here. So I guess we're gonna have to wait until we get onto the grid to see, I guess, how the qualifying went. I should probably go back to pits just to make sure that I'm not holding. Hey, hey. Maybe I was holding it up. I don't know. Who knows? I don't. So let's take a look at the grid here. Wow. Talk about the fucking angle. I don't know. Why does my camera do that all the time? Okay, let's go back to myself so the camera stays kind of flatter. Okay, here we go. This is better. Alright, so how much time we got? Probably like a minute and a half. So there were attendance issues back in 2004 because smart guys decided that this track was so damn good. Hey, thank you, Frontline. Sheesh! They thought it was so great they decided to add a second NASCAR weekend for the track back in 04, and that completely fucked it. To the point where a decade later in 2014, the grandstand capacity was reduced from 92,000 to 68,000. This was accomplished by removing approximately 12,000 seats near Turn 1 and installing a hospitality area and a digital display showing speeds along the straightaway. Pretty neat. Alright. Although the 2-mile circuit has become a popular intermediate speedway over time, NASCAR outlined plans in 2020 to reconfigure it into a half-mile short track by 2023. They were saying that they were trying to get it to the likes of Martinsville, the staple, if you guys can remember. That was the last track that we actually raced on here with the Winston Cup Championship. So that's pretty neat. Said plans, however, were delayed by COVID-19 before being finalized in time to confirm it would be removed from the 2024 schedule as it will be under construction. So, looks like we're going to be getting started here. Love to see it. So they're going to be doing like a rolling start. Get on board with Reese here. Right. So, last but not least, lap records. So for NASCAR, I'm going to keep it in NASCAR. There are records for IndyCar, Indy Lights, but let's just keep it in NASCAR. Kyle Larson had managed a 38.760. Not bad. In the NASCAR Xfinity, Joey Logano managed a 40.247. Pretty neat. Most wins for NASCAR Cup is Jimmy Johnson. He got 6 wins here. Most top 5s, Jimmy Johnson, he had 13 here. Most top 10s, Jimmy Johnson, he had 18 here. Starts, not Jimmy Johnson, it's Kurt Busch. And then Kevin Harvick, they both tied with 27 starts. Poles is going to be 4, and that's for Kurt Busch. Most laps completed, 5,906 by Jimmy Johnson. Good to hear his name again. Most laps led, 990 by none other than Jimmy Johnson. Average start? Nope, don't care about those actually. Fuck them. Okay, track characteristics. The surface is asphalt. Also, here we go to start. Benarski up front with Drew behind him. Mazza zoom. Faven, Smitty Jones. As they go green. As they go green, things are going to get interesting. Up at the front here. Uh-oh, we got some mayhem already occurring. We got someone spun out. Benarski up front, Drew behind him. Wyatt, Faven, Mazza Zoom, Nick Bartlett, Frontline Banana. And we have our accident-prone buddies back here. Benarski crossing the line, Drew behind him, Faven in third. Fourth, Mazda Zoom getting a little bit of a bump draft from Wyatt. So far so good, no cautions yet. Not great that there was a bit of that mishap back there, but hey. We live and we learn. Novik in 6th position. Frontline Banana going up top on the outside. Oh, we got someone going in the pits. I mean, Novik going in the pits, so Frontline gets a position. You know. Up front, Benarski. Benarski with a 39.285. Mazza with a 39.263. Not sure what our best time is posted yet. I'm sure that ACTV will be sure to inform us. As we have Mazda Zoom down low on the inside of Faven. Taking the 3rd position, Benarski, fastest lap over the line, 39 flat. Amazing. Drew with a 39.1. Front line, behind Wyatt. Smitty Jones. Oh, Novik had a drive-through is what was going on. Okay, well that is very unfortunate. I'm sure that a caution would definitely help him out, so maybe perhaps one will come along, but also hoping it doesn't happen. Mazda Zoom still maintaining the lead in 3rd position. Well, staying ahead of Faven's, well, I should say. He did take the position from him, but Benarski obviously is in the lead. My apologies. Don't mean to confuse you guys. Front line. Behind Wyatt. Oh, we got J-Man off in the grass there to the left. Doing some lawn maintenance. For property management is very appreciative of it. Front line on the inside of Wyatt. Wyatt coming down to defend. But Frontline, I think he's going to put that foot down and he's going to maintain it front. Oh man, Wyatt trying to cut it up and he's actually going to be... Whew. He's on the inside. Okay, good. I thought I was mistaking Smitty for him and thought that he went down low too far, but that is just my mind playing games on me. Wyatt's still managing to hold the position. Good for him. Was looking very, it was looking curious there, to say the least. I think Frontline's got an opportunity to take the position. Now Wyatt's playing it quite defensively. Can't blame him. Now let's hope that Frontline maintains. Oh, J-Man in the middle of the fucking track right there. Neon having to kind of take evasive maneuvers to avoid him. But I'm hoping that Frontline can stay in the draft and not lose too much time from him. It looks like Frontline will be gaining a bump draft perhaps, or maybe he will be losing a position to Neon. We'll see which he decides. Yeah, nice clean race so far. Not wrong at all. That's what we like to see. Pretty fierce battle, I would say, in this area of the grid. Smithy Jones taking a little bit of a taste of the wall, a little bit of it. Rubbing his paint. Neon taking the position on Frontline Banana for 6th. Benarski, fastest lap, 38.949. Ooh. Mazda Zoom Zoom almost there. 38.977. Not bad at all. God damn. Looks like Mazda may have had a bit of a moment there as he did lose his position to Faven. Not sure what happened. Could be as simple as, you know, tapping a wall. Anything like that can really do it for you. Going back over here. Go. So we got Wyatt with 39.87, Neon with 39.6, Frontline with 40.1. So if Frontline begins to really narrow down on his lines, I think he will absolutely be able to get an overtake. Without a doubt. It is very hard to try and figure out the gap, like when to hit the brake, when to coast, when to accelerate in these turns. It looks like we have a safety car deployed. It's like we do have a car sitting still coming up to just right off by the pit entrance. Alright. Interesting. I don't see any other mishaps, so I'm gonna take a wild guess that perhaps ran out of fuel? I'm not too sure, you know? Or not, he's back, the car's running and he's going, okay, interesting. To say the least, very interesting. As we are on board with the safety of the car, Reese. It looks like someone's losing control back there. Took a bite out of the wall. Not sure what that's all about, but I'm sure it will solve itself. Very interesting times here at Sunset Racing League, but what can you do about it? So it looks like we're going to be here on lap number 14. We have a few people going off in the pits. Benarski, Mazda, Zoom Zoom, Wyatt McQueen, Smitty Jones, and Nick Bartlett off into the pits. Not sure what's going on, but hey, maybe a change of wheels, maybe some fuel. Maybe even repairs, you never know. So, with 5 people going into the pit, 4 of them staying out, Neon will be now in first position behind the course car. safety car, the caution car, whatever you want to call it. Drew Peacock. Actually, I think Drew is, I'm not sure if evens or odds are on the outside or inside. I'm not in the voice chat, so I don't know. Regardless. We'll see. Reese, looks like he will remain out, as we are still yellow. Unless we see it turn black, that will mean that the safety car is going in. Lap 15, under caution, a quarter of the way through the race. 2 miles a lap. Should be about 120 miles total. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. It's actually half of what I drove today, going from Toledo to Hudson, Ohio. There we go. Safety car will be in this lap. So it looks like Drew will be up front. Drew Peacock up front. Neon in second position. Frontline. Faven in third. Frontline in fourth. KF Master in fifth. And then Mazda, Benarski, Wyatt, Nick Bartlett, Smitty, Novik, J-Man with a DNF, not sure what happened there. Reese going off into the pits. Hugging the grass as hard as he can. Wow, easy there, buddy. Mustangs can't do that. On board with Drew Peacock. Leading the pack as we're about to go back green. Lap 17. Coming up, baby. Drew taking off as we're green. Nick Bartlett moving up a position already. Front line, looking on the inside. Gonna be going back over for a little bit of a draft, perhaps. Still behind Neon. Very close. Uh-oh. Sending a little bit too hard. He's up there on the outside. Neon holding it all together as well as he can. Benarski on the inside. Taking a position right here. Front line going for the inside move on Neon. Benarski, he's just barely getting in front of Mazda Zoom Zoom, but he's making it happen. And he's going down below onto the line in front of everybody, taking those positions. Back up the second. Front line's going to be going off. Oh my god. And he took Mazda Zoom Zoom with him. He can't keep getting away with it. God. What a race. Oh man, I love it. As they cross the line, Drew, Benarski, Neon, Faven, KF Master Novik, Smitty Jones, Nick Bartlett, front line. Trailing behind, making his way back. Mazda Zoom Zoom. Along with Wyatt McQueen. Front line, he is peeking on the inside yet again. Nick Bartlett probably fearing for his life. Can't blame him. Smitty Jones up in front of Novik, going up high. Novik, will he take advantage of that? Oh boy. This will get interesting. Narski on the inside of Drew, and he takes the position. He's now up in the first on lap 20, coming up to lap 21. As he takes off, leaving Drew in the dust. Alright, everyone crossing the line, all with relatively close times. Mazda with a 39.1, everybody else a little bit in the 40s. Built different, not that it's a bad thing. Drew half a second behind our leader, Benarski. Fave in third position, Neon right behind him, KF Master, Smithy Jones, Novik, front line, Nick Bartlett. Smithy Jones taking the inside up into turn 3, almost getting to the back of KF Master there, but he's going to be still right behind him, taking a little bit of a draft if I had to guess. Down turn 4, past the line, past the pits, up to turn 1, up the inside, in front, taking the position. Now in 5th, KF Master. Will he allow it to happen? Or will he fight and take that position back? Novik, Nick Bartlett right behind him. Smithy Jones looking at another position, but is he the one looking at it? Or is it KF Master? Are they both gonna be looking? Oh, into danger, but they both recover. They're fine. Too close for comfort there. Rubbing is racing, however, here in NASCAR. So keep it up, boys. That's what we love to see. Front line over in front of Novik. Novik taking the inside. Front line defending the position. He's going up on the inside, and he's going to be going back up top of the wall a little bit aggressively there, and he's going to be... Oh my God, he just wrecked it. He's upside down. Dear Lord, somebody help this man. Where's the safety car? This man's helpless. Oh God, okay, he's been towed off back to the pits. Tragic, tragic. Tragic accident there for Frontline. Safety car is now deployed. Oh my God! Novik into the wall. A little bit spooked there, perhaps, or maybe maybe that was his way of saying, I meant to go into the pits. Yeah, hey, that's what I meant to do. Nobody saw that, right? Man, oh man. Talk about interesting. Alright. On board with the safety car. Reese Demazon. Under caution here, lap number 26. I can't believe it. Okay, it looks like Frontline is still in. That's fantastic. Probably using the spare car. I'm not too sure. But wow, what an interesting time already. We have seen everything from incredible overtakes to absolute gut-wrenching tragedy of people just wrecking out. We've had people that are just sitting in the middle of the fucking track too, you know, it's, I don't know what to say. That only here at Sunset Racing League, ladies and gentlemen. And we're still under caution. Lap 28. Got Novik going on the outside, presumably to make his lap back up front line as well. So safety cars do they do happen to help people in these instances when you know, they're kind of a bit further back than they should be. But it happens, as we saw. It happened organically, you know, nature took its course, essentially, is what you could say. I wouldn't actually, no, that's actually the wrong thing to say. Because that was nothing but man-made mayhem. And I can't excuse that. Still under safety car here, and coming up to lap 29. We're going to be about halfway through the race now. As we have Benarski going into the pits. I got a lot of people going into the pits, actually. Let's take a look here. We got Benarski behind him, Drew Peacock, Faven, KF, Mazda, Smitty, Jones, Wyatt, and Nick Bartlett. Quite the busy pit lane. Benarski taking off. Wyatt McQueen. Smitty. Faven. Nick Bartlett, KFM. Okay, let's see how they line up coming out. Interesting, interesting, very interesting. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not looking forward to whatever reconstruction they did to this thing. This shit's interesting enough. They didn't need to change it. Bullshit. Alright, coming up to the halfway mark, which I'm pretty sure is actually the first stage break. So they will be remaining under safety car as we go into lap 30, as we are now going to be at the stage of the race, I believe. Honestly, I'm just guessing. Alright, so safety car is coming in this lap. We will be going back to racing. And we will be at lap number 31. Danger car getting a little bit dangerous there. Hey, that's what we love to see. Safety car going in. And they are green. Neon taking off. Novik right behind them. Front line. Third position. Benarski trailing behind. Drew behind him as well. Alright, Novik going underneath. Looks like he'll be taking the position on Neon. Oh, and Neon, he's off the wall, but he did not take anybody. That's fantastic. Great. Not great for him. Very close there. Front line, down on the bottom, running his way up. Getting real close here to Benarski, and Benarski's gonna be smothered out. Oh man, we're gonna have a bit of a wreck here. We got Drew off, front line off. Oh man, we got a mess. We got a big old mess. Alright, everyone seems to have survived somehow, some way. There's Benarski. Woo! Wow, 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 wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much more my heart can handle. My achy breaky heart. What a crazy, absolutely crazy race so far. There's everybody. Okay. So we have our safety car waiting down there. We got everybody making their way towards him. We're now on lap 33, the best number ever to exist. My favorite number. It's actually a number that made me a Red Bull fan. I didn't realize it, but that's, you know, back when I first got into, like, watching Formula 1, thanks to Frontline Banana, he asked me, you know, like, what team do you think you'd be a fan of, or what racer? And I said, you know, my favorite number is 33. And he was very, very disappointed. I wasn't. I'll tell you what, it's been a fucking fantastic time being a Red Bull fan. It gets old, actually, all the winning. But hey, Ferrari, I watched a video today, they have the most wins overall, all Formula 1, like they have like close to 300 something. Mercedes like up there in the 140s, I think. Red Bull still down in the 80s. So, hey, I mean, as bad as it can get for Ferrari, I mean, at least you can always point to the fact that they have so many wins overall from like 1950 and up. My God. Gonna be under safety car still, going into lap number 34. Got a few people in the pits. Let's get the rear view right here. There we are. The right view. That's what I should say. As we remain under caution. Lap 33. In case you forgot. Pretty nice song. Jam out to. Novik taking a little bit of a trip there to the inside of the track. Not sure what that's about. Remaining under caution, lap 35 coming up. Here at the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. Same racetrack that they recorded the movie Herbie on. Damn. safety car is now announcing that they will be going in this lap. Good. Can't move any of that. Okay, whatever. Alright. Coming on to lap 36. Here real soon. We will be going green, no longer under caution. As the safety car takes off, we will be taking a look at our racers here with Novik. Novik will be pressing the gas hard as fuck right there. Got Mazda Zoom Zoom behind him. Novik. Mazda Zoom Zoom looking on the inside. Novik, a little bit of a hard turn there, but he's keeping it together. He is pulling some draft. He will be behind Mazda Zoom Zoom, and our leader is now Mazda. Great change there. Wyatt, perhaps he's looking at second position, maybe, as he does indeed make an overtake. Mazda Zoom Zoom in first position. Man, Drew all the way back here. I'm hoping he makes his way back to the front. Benarski on the inside of Novik. Scary place to be. Not just because it's Novik, but just on the inside of anybody. That's all I'm trying to say. Benarski getting real close here to Wyatt, but he is maintaining his car, not spinning out this time. Well, not being taken out by someone on turn 4, but there he goes. He is now overtaking Wyatt for second position. Behind Wyatt, Novik. Oh, KF Master with an overtake on Neon. Very nice. Novik behind Wyatt McQueen. Wyatt down real low, Novik up top. Looks like we got some fun going on up here. Flat traffic there. Mazda Zoom Zoom staying up there. Mazda Zoom Zoom still in first position, lap 39. Benarski, real nice turn there, real close to the wall. He knows how to keep it nice and smooth. As we see final turn racing, Mazda Zoom Zoom in front, now about to be behind, as Benarski on the inside as they come up to the line. He is taking that position. There he goes. Lap number 40. Your new leader, for the time being, Benarski. Wyatt. Got some traffic to deal with, but he's maintaining it. Behind them, the rest of the grid. A bit of a nice single file line almost, but Fabian, he's actually doing a little bit of an inside overtake on Nick Bartlett, and he will be now 5th position. As they come back over the line, Fabian, Nick Bartlett still having a bit of a battle there. Looks like he's kind of pulled off. Novik, still in 4th position. KF Master looks like he's getting a good exit on that turn, and he is running up on behind Neon for the inside overtake. For the position, and that will be, ooh, sketchy. That will be sketchy indeed. Neon doesn't seem to want to give it up, but there it is. KF Master up front. Great times from everybody so far. Let's see. Uh-oh. Got a bit of a mess here. KF Master and Fave in a bit of an accident. That's not good. And the safety car will be coming back up. Lap 42 will now be lap 43 under caution. Wow. I'll say this much, not bad. It's a really tame amount of cautions for this kind of a race, you know what I mean? Alright, so we got quite literally everybody pitting, essentially. Neon, he will be not pitting. That's why I'm wrong. Whoops. Alright, going on to lap 45, we are now going to be 3/4 of the way through this race here at Auto Club Speedway with Sunset Racing League. Okay, Neon, followed by Benarski, then Mazda Zoom Zoom, Wyatt McQueen, Nick Bartlett, Novik, Faven, Drew Peacock, KF Master, and Smithy Jones. And trailing up is Frontline Banana right there. Safety car will be in this lap. So we will be finishing up the last quarter of this race here at the Auto Club Speedway. Going green. Lap number 45. As the safety car takes off, we will go on board. We'll go on board with Drew, why not? Uh-oh, bit of a bad shift there, going green. Not bad. Frontline getting a position off of that. Okay, we already got someone off the wall. Neon going off the wall. Wyatt McQueen right there as well. Oh my god. Oh man. Not good. That's not good. Alright, we're going to be back under another safety car for the last quarter of this race here at the Auto Club Speedway. Guys, lap 48 coming up. We will pretty much have approximately 10 laps to go by the time the safety car does go in. We could get lucky, maybe, perhaps he could go in only after one little lap around, who knows. But it will be a very interesting end here with 10 laps to go, a little bit of a shootout. We will see who becomes victor after such a chaotic race. I would call it action-packed, sure. A lot of overtaking here. I would say action-packed. An RC giving the safety car a bit of a bump. If you remember the movie Days of Thunder, gotta bump the safety car. Okay, you've hit everything else out there. I want you to be perfect, so I want you to hit that safety car. Fantastic movie. Make sure if you haven't seen it, check it out. So let's get a look here at our lineup. We got Benarski. Behind him, Mazda Zoom Zoom. Behind him, Faven, and then Novik and Smithy Jones for the top 5. Still under caution going on to lap number 49. Very interesting time here. Benarski diving into the pits. Novik pulling a bit of a prank there. You thought. Had us in the first half, that's for sure. Had me in the first half. Alright. So a very unique choice, I'd say, on Benarski's end. With coming up to 10 laps remaining, he decides to pit. Perhaps there's a reason for it. I'm not too sure. But we will see how the strategy plays out, as he will be a little bit towards the back. I do believe that we will still be under caution unless they get out of pits on time and catch up too. But presumably we may still be under caution going into lap number 50. And we will be going green. After just one more little circle around. Shouldn't say a little circle, it's a 2 mile. It's not a circle either, it's a D. So after one more 2 mile D, we'll go green. Here at the Auto Club Speedway. Taking a look here at the timetable. Best laps, Mazda with a 38.977. Benarski 38.949. So Benarski still holding that best lap time of 38.949. Fastest lap. Sorry. That's good. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, that is crazy. What a fucking race we had here. So, all I know is that earlier we were watching and Mazda Zoom Zoom just out of nowhere just gone. Lost a position. So yeah. Good chance I was muted for most of that, but hey, we're good now. So thank you for getting that front line. But our next race, guys, will be at Mid-Ohio for the Formula 3. So, hope to see you there. And damn, what a crazy race we had here today. With your winner being Drew Peacock. Benarski in second position. They were so close at the end there. But, hey, it happens. Novik in third position. So there's the podium right there for you. Great race, guys. Fantastic stuff. Thank you to the racers. Thank you to the viewers. Hope to see you guys on the next one. And again, that will be Formula 3 at Mid-Ohio. Until then, I love you. Have a great one. All right, there we go. God damn. If you guys are tuning in only towards the end, I highly recommend watching the VOD back. Definitely a whole lot of fucking action. If you're not already, make sure you follow the stream, the Twitch, so you know when we go live. Be sure to follow and subscribe to the YouTube as well. I make sure to take our VODs from Twitch and I take them and post them on the YouTube. So, hopefully in the future, we'll also be having streams on YouTube as well. Until then, I hope that this is sufficing, and if not, be sure to speak up. Criticism is always highly accepted. I am making sure to provide you guys with nothing but a great visual, you know, to watch. I'm just trying to make sure that your guys' viewing experience is really fucking good. So please, make sure that you speak up. If there's anything that we can do better, I can do better, let me know. Let me know in Discord, let me know in chat, wherever. But, again guys, can't thank you enough. So, because I can't, I'll say goodbye. See you later. Until the next one, guys.